Okay, stand up and walk away. Oops, stand up and walk away. Okay, wait. What happens if I wait? Do we get killed? You wanna go? Let me get save point. We come back. We come back to this I never really want to try to see what happens, but let's just play for now. Huh? Oh. No way this was happening. No way I was going to let myself be a victim of this. I remember what was in the book. Oh!
What are you whimpering? Are you praying that the boys will come and save you?
Oh, we gotta do some little magic? It kept me trying to remember to shut my eyes. Saying for a brief second wasn't enough to get a spell in my mind, but I had to try something, anything. All of a sudden, the air grew still and silent. I opened my eyes and I looked around in ghastly sight. Everything was frozen in time, as if the clock had stopped and everything had followed suit. What the? At first, I instead wanted to move, but my feet were glued to the ground. I guess I couldn't change time and escape from where I was, but I was still lost. What am I supposed to do? Huh? Oh. Ooh. A sword whip of wind made me turn to a full light purple aura. I stared at it glowing, giving off a warm feeling for some reason. This thing made me feel happy, and content depending on the situation I was in. My heart felt like crying, yet I didn't know why. I couldn't have been. Grandfather? Oh. So this is our grandfather now. Have you got turned into a orb or something? Like how James and his brothers mothers got turned into like a energy orb or something. Oh my god. Hello there, I'm back. Hello. Oh god. It's been a while. It's been a while. You've been not seeing me since the beginning of the game. Ever since then, you've been skipping how the world all this happened, you know. As the orb slowly grew and faded into a spirit of my grandfather from where I saw him. I stared up at him, completely shocked that I had was correct, and that his form was staring in front of me.
I guess it was a good idea to bring the incubi here after all.
What the? Oh. But we did this last time. We fight Malik's handily. So I'm guessing, like, if you find the, like, magic book or something, maybe you will have the power of magic or something, I guess. What? Is it really you? What do you mean? My grandfather smiled before paying my hand gently. I could feel it, but I knew he tired, so I closed my eyes and acknowledged before looking at him again.
Sweetie, I'm sorry for not telling you, but I didn't know if you were ready to know.
I'm sorry about telling you, I brought some haunt demons here, and kindly, I didn't know I would be dead, and I didn't know they were gonna be coming back to my house, so I'm pretty sorry about that. That you handle demon magic?
Yes.
What is there to gain from learning and using demon magic?
It wasn't a matter of gaining anything except knowledge. Through magic, I was able to learn more about the demon world and its wonders. I even met your incubi friends.
You met the boys?
Yes. It was I who helped them come here. But it seems it was at the cost of my life.
Man, he's telling her stuff that we learned in Damon's route. What? Why sacrifice yourself like that? This makes sense. He died to bring the incubi into the human world. Why? Why? My mind was piece screaming in anger, and he answers, with time being frozen, we have all the time in the world. Why would you die for something like that? Why leave us alone? Why leave me alone?
I wasn't intending to, my dear. But now that I'm gone, you have a chance to find yourself without anything hindering you.
What?
Your father had always been so hard on you. I'm to blame for that. He learnt of my studies before he married your mother and pushed me away, promising to never follow in my footsteps.
Oh, really? Dad, no? Oh, wow.
As he was my son, I still loved and cared for him. I helped him in little ways, from paying bills and making sure he had food to come home with by adding money to his accounts. You don't know how hard your father worked to get to where he is now.
I started trying to take it all in. It was true that my dad worked really hard, but I did realize how rueful of it.
When you were born, I couldn't have been any happier. I tried to give you as many toys as I could, but many of them were tossed away by your father to protect you from me.
Okay.
I thought I would never be able to see you, but when I found you on the street, I was blessed enough to be given a chance. After I brought you back to your parents, I asked your mother to convince your father to let you visit me often, and he finally agreed.
Why does Dad hate you so much? Why put down me?
Your father saw me as a monster. He was afraid I would hurt you. He wanted to protect you from me at all costs, even if it meant becoming a monster to you himself.
You did not know my father. You did not know what he was capable of.
Now we know what he was talking about, but
He truly does love and care for you, but he doesn't want you to be as curious as I was.
Really thought like the father knew, so yeah, that was a big surprise to me right now. Cause
I chose to learn about magic. I grew curious about it. He thought that was wrong, so when I didn't give it up, he shut me out of his life.
What a stubborn old man.
So I did the only thing I could do. I gave everything I owned to you, including my hidden books your father never knew of.
oh, my heart began to spin. There wasn't too much info. It was all going so fast, disappearing time and not moving a single inch.
I'm just so happy that my curiosity stayed with you.
Oh, my grandfather met the incubi. That seemed so surreal. I couldn't handle believing it. Yet he was the spirit of my grandfather telling me. It was almost like a dream. So you introduced them to the human world?
That's right. I told them about the wonders of our world, and they all wanted to come to experience it. So I helped them come over and gave them everything they needed. They traveled everywhere, and I helped them as they learned more about humans. Then, I suddenly stopped breathing. I don't know why, but I believe it was because my time was up. After I died, the boys tried to come back. However, Malix attacked them instantly when they crossed his path. I used the last bit of my strength to guide them to the estate so they had a place to stay to heal.
So that's why they were in the house. But they said they didn't know about the house belonging to anyone.
I never told them it belonged to anyone. I merely told them to head to the estate for shelter until they could learn to live on their own.
So he didn't exactly tell them that the house belonged to him. If the East was meant for them, why give it to me?
I never knew your father would move you in so quickly. Even still, you managed to learn of them and learn of the demon world. You even were curious enough to study the magic.
Why not teach me when I was visiting?
You were too young to understand. I was hoping that you would make the choice to learn on your own when you were ready to handle it. And you did.
We're learning.
I'm so proud of you.
I did not expect us to get this book and learn a lot. Shoot. What are you saying? I will beginning reading it. I don't remember either.
I will help you remember.
Then my grandfather gently bent down to kiss my forehead all at once. My mind began to fill with spells in history of oracle magic, the demon world, and everything my grandfather had known. I looked up at my grandfather again, now able to remember everything, and moved as he smiled down at me.
Never forget. Make your
Never
own choices
forget.
and do what you need to do. Don't let someone determine your life for you. If you decide to never look at magic again, I'll understand. But now at least you know it's there.
My grandfather didn't pat my head before turning and walking away. Tried to fall after, then unsure, I lost as ever, but my feet remained stuck to the floor. Wait, please! He didn't turn back and he didn't stop walking. Soon he vanished past the wall, leaving me alone. Once again, I gritted my teeth and tried not to cry. My mind was filled with both the power to defend myself and a large amount of confuse. I could never hope to shake off. I could feel the air around me start to move away. So tightly my hand into a fist, tried to punch away my concerns. I had to remember I was malice captured. I had to escape. After I escaped, I could figure out my life. Soon the world around me returned to normal with malice mocking me. I closed my eyes and began to mumble a spell from my memory. I do not know.
What the? Latin?
All of a sudden, a wave of light rushed through my body, moved over the room and punched the devil away from me to the ground. As the light quickly faded, I stood my head and feel a small weakness in my lower leg. Now I quickly hoped up and glowed and I'll be surprised that you moved around the room.
Where did you learn that? I will rip that tongue right out your mouth. Come here!
Now it's charging and jumping down that would never hurt me to the floor. And reached for my face. However, I quickly covered down and covered my head with rubbing under my feet above me. The dark shield of
Good! How? Just a human!
You made me know that was like that. But he did the shield, forcing Malice back before stepping. I was in some substantial and distress. I could spy for myself, but stood out the cellar arriving in numbers here. In my hands as I glared at Malice, changing him once again to come at me.
Malik!
No! Stay out of it! I'll kill this bitch with my own two hands one way or another!
As commanding arrows stood away from us along with the broom left us with lost and stood up against the leaf.
Oh, you must think you're some tough shit since you know something about magic. Well, guess what, princess? Demon magic consumes energy. I can do this all day. I had terrible aim, only able to scan the edge of his body with one or two actually slicing to his shoulder and leg. Malice glowed and pulled them out and threw them to the ground.
Quit playing around, Malik!
Throw my hands, feel the numbers lined up to veins to consume both of my arms and begin to spin the church from weapons before spinning the knife. Oh, for the love of
Please don't find me. Pray. I hope that I will not to keep fighting. I wish the human don't hate everyone in the warehouse about our fight. They should see the police and now it's smiles at their letters.
It's time to have fun, boys! Make sure you kill them all.
The devils all seem to get excited and start to walk past us to meet with the cops. But a large finger snapped stopping them and made them turn around. Malix and I looked to see Eris with her hands in the air pointing snap.
Eris, what are you doing?
Enough, Malix. We've wasted enough time in this stupid town. I'm getting out of here and I'm taking the rest with me.
Damn. I'm not going for this, no. I didn't know whether to laugh or not. I bit my tongue and Malice got angry.
Like hell you are! Boys, do as I say, or else!
None of the boys move. Eris snapped her fingers again, causing the boys to rush back, pat her and out of her ways from the warehouse.
Malix, it's over. You can't even beat a human girl. You're losing your powers. Lower devils only follow higher-ups that actually have power.
Shut your mouth!
Gun to his head and shot multiple times at Eris, who somehow managed to teleport away from the shoot line and rip by us. She stood her hand laying on his side before grabbing Malice by the neck and pulling him off to me. Malik started to shut at Eris, staring coldly at him.
All this for a bunch of pretty boys. You must be stupid and desperate.
Eris looked to me and made me intense up.
Human! I suggest heading home to your pretty boys. You don't want to get involved in a supernatural investigation. It's a pain in the ass.
She then turned back to Malik's, glaring daggers to him and glaring at her.
You really think women are weak? Let me fix that, sweetie.
And with that, Eris spared us into the shadows, taking Malik's with her. As I was left alone, the police surrounding stopped, and I looked over to the open passage to see the incubators with large police scanners, palpable phones staring at me in surprise.
Where is he? I swear I'm gonna...
Let me just get this.
Let's just get you home, miss.
Yeah, we had a lot of plot and a lot of things happen. Hey, we gotta skip that.
I know you have school today, but do you want to hang out after?
Can't help these. I can't help and small smile from growing on my face. Andrew was sweet and seemed like a good guy. I remember how he gave me his number and he dropped me off at home from my visit to grandfather's grave, making my small smile bigger. I chuckle and text back. Sure, why not? Okay. I made myself some quick toast and coffee and then. Okay, so skip. I decided to keep my eyes to my notebook. I began to scan random dolls, some which stuck out to me more than others. I had somehow managed to draw a small bear with a heart on its stomach. I took a small smile as imagining a heart lighting up on my paper as I passed a eraser on my pencil on it. I remember what had happened last week, solely thrown in the memory of my grandfather. I guess it was still hard to let him go. To lose someone is never easy, but I knew that mob and let his memory get to me wouldn't do anything good. I feel though that he was watching over me, as stupid as that might sound. I feel that he was somehow safe, like it was okay to not force on school or my future, and just live in my own little world. I couldn't be a little girl and draw pictures instead of planning out the rest of my life and be perfect happy. Sadly, I knew that wasn't regularly. Graduation was slowly coming up. My mind had went into the future once again. What was I going to do? It was hard to think about at this rate. I just wanted to wing it on decisions had to be made ahead of time in my little world. No disappointment would come out of whatever I decided to do in my little world. Hell, maybe I could have found a perfect magical love in my little world, and life would just turn out like a dream. It was sad to think that my world wasn't real yet. My heart still wished that it was a gentle smooth inside my chest. Almost comfort. Consider me and magic could be real. My mind knew better. I allowed a small sigh and let my little world hid away my thoughts as the class bell rang. No Miley and Susu smiled at me, making me feel a little better. At least I still had my friends. Quickly gathered my things and left to my next class. Though the day I found myself wondering about my future, what was I going to do, how I was going to do it, everything. Then Andrew come to mind. He and I were in the same position. We both were in line to take the CEO position, but either of us wanted it. It was adorable to think about. A straight Romeo and Juliet.
Hey, are you listening?
I broke out of my thoughts and found myself into the hall with my things ready to hand home. Ugh.
Dude, you've been spacing out all day. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the problem with spacing out? It's nothing. So this one really don't matter. It's nothing. As I expect, no Miley and Susie give me a disappointing look.
What's going on, Anderson? We're just worried about you.
It's nothing, really. It's... Before I could continue, I hear Lily giggled of girls giggling near. I prepare myself ready to fight Lily or deal with another attack from her girl army before turning to the sound. My fa- I feel my face go red at the sight. Oh! Andrew was staying in the hallway, smiling at me. The girls around him seemed flirting, but he only kept his eyes on me. It wasn't like he were holding flowers, but his older look made him the cutest of school hall. I will be honest, he was much more handsome than a guy in the school. Andrew, hey.
Hey, I was waiting outside for you, but I needed to use the restroom. I hope you don't mind me coming into your school for that, right?
No. They're like, oh. They're looking like, ooh. Andrew smiled at me before turning to my friends. We both gazed at their jaws and the floor.
And who are your friends?
Oh, this is Nomiley and Susan.
Pleasure. Yo.
They look at me, giving me their silent friendship. Oh my god. Who is this hot guy? And now do you know him? Look, I glared for a half a second, each of them before smiling to Andrew. So, you came to pick me up?
Yeah, I figured I could drive you from school to wherever, you know? Save some time and stuff. Unless you don't wanna.
No, it's cool. Just give me a couple seconds, right?
For sure. I'll be outside.
Andrew smiled and give a finger session to me before heading out the hall. The girls like a giggle of moaning falling. As I looked to Nomiley and Suzu, they glared at me. What?
How do you know that guy? When did you two meet?
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the perfect thing.
You've been hogging guys to yourself.
It's not like that, okay? We met at a house party. My mom introduced us, and, well, he nice. Now Miley sees to raise their eyebrows at me and almost perfectly single wide side. Look, we're just friends. He wanted to hang out, so I said yes, okay? It's just for today. It's nothing really.
Whatever you say. Just remember to use rubber.
You guys! Just remember to use rubber. Just remember to use rubber. Before I could defend myself, Lily stared up to me and crossed her eyes.
So, who was that? A college boy?
Back off, Lisette. I'm really not in the mood to hear your voice right now, and neither is Anderson.
We deal with you. You're supposed to be off. Like, what?
I just wanted to know. Can a girl be curious?
No.
Be curious, but don't pry.
I could feel something go through her. Something wasn't right. Why was Lily arriving us? She wasn't the type to talk to us freely. I looked around to see a small giggle of her girls gather clearing at my friends, and me ready to proceed. Also noticed that Susu Nomiley and I were concerned. What do you want, Lily?
Well, Anderson, I'm getting a little tired of this game. For years now, we've been at each other's throats.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Okay, I guess, I don't know.
Shut it, Capini. The point is, let's let go of the past,
No.
shall we? We're both different people, and we're gonna graduate soon.
Fine, just go.
I don't want to graduate with bad blood
Close
between
the door.
us.
I said close the door. Almost like a circumcisor flirtation, Lily had her hands out to me with a smile. We were joking after all. We had been though. She's supplying her girls to tense up to me as her musician. She was the mastermind behind a opening against me years years of her trying to underestimate me because we both were top of our classes, and she wanted to shake her hand. This wasn't like her at all. I rubbed my gaze over her, trying to see what was different. Was she just tingling me? Was she being held on some kind of knife point? My eyes laid on the small purple pen sticking out to her bag for some reason. What did the purple pen have to... Oh, the purple pen had to do with something in this, isn't it? Because we've been hearing a lot of purple pens in these routes, so shoot. Purple pen catch my eye. I knew something was up with it, but it was just a pencil. What could be up with that pencil?
Hello?
Calm down, hold on. I snapped out my tendristry to look up at Lily, who was glaring at me.
Are you going to shake my hand, or what?
Shake her hand. Slap her hand. Wait. You wanna know? Let's shake her hand. Let's go into it. They look like, what? What? Oh no. This is a trap. Did I do myself? Oh shoot. I was better than her. Beyond better than her. She did receive my hand, but I gave it away. Fine. Let the past be the past. Lily smiled before stepping back. It was strange, but the smile seemed glaring completely.
Good. Bye, Anderson.
Okay. And with that, Lily and her girls group let me and my friends alone. I wasn't the only one confused by the whole order.
What just happened?
I do not know. I do not know. I feel like maybe she got her ass whooped. Maybe that helped.
Did Lisette just
But
try
I
to...
don't know if she fighted or maybe we just, be the better person, yeah.
Please don't tell me you forgave her so easily.
Nope. Yeah, I did. Nah, she's a bitch. Let's just be like, nah, she's a bitch. Susie and Noma like giggled themselves and I glared at them. There was no way I'm going to forgive her. However, it was cute to see her trying to make me forgive her. I struggled. But it was a good choice, who cares? I continued down the hill with Nomile and Susie right beside me. I like how we just we'll shake her hand. It's like, you didn't forgive her, and Susie like, you didn't forgive her easily, right? We're like, nah, she's a bitch.
So, what about this guy? You're going on a date?
It's just a hangout.
So, we can come with, right?
No way, Suzu. You have to babysit Francesca, and I have to go to a college interview.
So she gotta go. So Nomile gotta go to college interview. And Susie gotta watch an eye on Francesca. Oh my god, I hear Francesca before. Remind me of Niklon. Shoot. Damn you, Niklon. I turned and smiled at my friends. Trust me, that'd be fine. It's just a hangout. I text you both when I get home. Like a pair of adorable parents, Nomile and Susie nod before hanging out, leaving me to head after Andrew. I smiled to see him laying against his car, waiting. He seemed right and lucky, but wasn't surrounded by girls. Andrew smiled and waved me over. I rushed over and smiled back. Hey.
Hi.
Like a gentleman, Andrew opened my door for me. Let me inside. I stepped inside and sat down before he closed the door and circled to get into the driver's side. We put out of the park and wanted to begin to drive to where I didn't know, but I trusted Andrew to test the location since it was just a hangout.
Look, I know this seems weird, me picking you up and stuff, but I promise you'll love where we're going.
Okay. And where are we going exactly?
It's a cafe. The Pink Lady Cafe. Best cinnamon rolls around, and their coffee is to die for.
Yay! Yeah, we're going to Pink Lady Cafe. That's even there before. Oh my god, what happens? What happened? He said, then we go into the caf. Then we go into the arcade and stuff. I'd be like, man.
Really? Oh, crap. I thought it would be a surprise. Damn.
Laugh. He seemed to want to impress me. Why though? I let the idea slip as we fallen back into silence. It was peaceful, but at the same time, I didn't know how to talk to Andrew. The only thing that concerned us was the company and my grandfather. He was funny, sure, but he was still some way strange. So, how about, bears? Oh my god, so how about those bears? Okay. Andrew let me laugh. I didn't know what was so funny, but seeing him laugh made me laugh a bit too.
I'm a doofus. I don't watch sports. I barely know anything about sports.
So ever if you're a Cubist or a Fun fan.
I'm from the north side. Take a guess.
So Cuban.
That's right.
We both laugh again. Chicago sports talking was a silly topic, but it was a start. It was a start. It was better to chat on the road than listen to the car buzzing.
You know, my mom always thought I'd go into sports. My dad wrecked that dream of hers real quick when he sent me to college prep. Meh, that was 6 years ago, though.
Really? How old are you?
I'm 20, turning 21 in July. Why?
And you're in line for the CEO position, so young?
Why not? You are too, remember?
And sadly, I did remember I was 18 and being pushed to be the CEO. My dad would force me to try and take the position right after I graduate. Aside of the thought...
Did I say something wrong?
No, it's nothing. I saw Andrew lids pass together and it was making himself smooth. I opened my mouth to say something before he smiled.
Well, just so you know, I'm the kind of guy that likes to stop the microwave at 1 second just to feel like I'm defusing a bomb. Pretty cool, huh?
I couldn't help but laugh. Where did that come from? Oh, shoot. Oh, God.
Well, you sighed, so I took a risk and tried to make you smile. I got a laugh, so 10 bonus points for me.
Like I say, COVID pack, I know. I laughed and smiled at him. He kept his eyes to the road. He also had a smile, though. The same goofy grin he had before. And I had the... emerged. It was cute. However, the car suddenly began to play a song suddenly. I watched as Andrew Vetchin move a hand from the wheels and pass a button on his dash. His phone was connected to his car.
Andrew Lewis speaking.
Andrew, can you come to the office for a little bit? Your father needs a few folders and he left them here. They're in the meeting room.
Damn.
Really? Crap. Okay, I'll be there shortly.
He passed the same button on his dash and inside suddenly his shoulder.
I'm sorry. Can we stop by the Anderson office really fast? It's on the way and it'll be really quick.
Yeah, sure, I guess. Andrew nodded before driving towards the city. I had only seen the building once, but it was the base of an opening for the Anderson's toy company. I never... interesting, yeah. Anderson Toy Company. I never went inside and truly was unsure if I ever wanted to. I have to leave, but until then, I reminded knowing of how the office looked. There was a custom, yes, but I didn't know if I wanted to follow the thought with it. We pushed into the park. A lot of commission office buildings with the company name and bold letters at the top. I had to roll down my window, peek my head out to see the top. Yep, still as big as I remember it.
I'll zip in and zip out. It's just to pick up some documents, nothing special.
How you going to?
Huh? Are you sure?
Yeah, might as well. See the inside after 8-10 years. I exited the car and closed the door, walking to the B at the Andrew side. You wanna know? Hold on. Sorry for that there. There gotta be, one thing I gotta tell you guys, there gotta be 3 parts of this. I did check to see how long we had to go through this. There's still more time, so we gotta go through this a little more. Andrew and I made our way inside, and he guided me to where he needed to go. All the while, I took in the sight. It was contruded office, but it had that hint of 5 visits with toys and every concerns on the ever desk. A fairly small group of my face at the side. This was my grandfather's company already. Andrew and I entered the meeting room where a pencil files top with a string familiar purple pencil sitting near on the desk. What is up with this purple pencil?
Alright, there they are.
Dude,
Let's get them in.
one. Oh my god.
What is going on here?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Danny Tagami. My light run cold at the voice. I know that voice anywhere. Hello there. I turned to see my very angry father glaring at me. Andrew and blocked the doorway out. Andrew turned with the documents he needed in his hand, almost dropping them at the side of my dad.
Mr. Anderson,
Oh jeez.
Lewis, why is my daughter with you?
Well, sir, I was just...
Stop mumbling!
I realized those words and grew frustrated at the sound of them, leaving his mouth. Why was he so mad? Why was so wrong about me being with Andrew? What was his deal? Speak up. Wait, shoot. Enough was enough. I stepped forward, placed myself between my dad and Andrew. I came with Andrew after school. We were going to go out to the cafe together.
What did I tell you about?
Where did you get to decide who I am with? I don't live under your roof anymore. I live in grandfather's house. I can take care of myself. I can choose who to be close to. I could feel red anger raise into my dad's face. At the rage, I didn't care. He had to be controlled. He had to be controlled for long enough. I don't have to listen to you anymore. I have my own life now. I can go to college, get a degree, and do what I want. I guess I have you to thank for making me work, unless for good grades and scholarship. I feel my courage bubbling in my guts. I feel able to fully speak my mind. I wasn't in his house anymore. I was my own woman. The moment you made me move out was the moment you give up your rights to decide what to do with my life. If I want to go to college and travel, then I go to college and travel. If I want to give up my runs for the CEO title, I give up the runs for the CEO title. If I want to meet with Andrew for churro, then I dilly meet with Andrew for the curry roll. My dad stepped back, staring blankly at me. Felt like the snap he'd given me was applying charcoal just with my words. I wasn't a child anymore. I was his puppy anymore. could do what I want to do. Come on, Andrew, let's go. Beginning to walk towards my father, stepped back and let me and Andrew pass without another word. I continued walking, shrinking Andrew's steps to find the center of the building. The three reached the car, allowing a laugh, chuckling at the air. I was holding him before getting in. Andrew fell into the driver's seat and looked at me.
Are you okay?
I'm better now.
Let me just say, that was pretty cool.
I smiled gently, nodded at him. Come on, let's get some carmen rolls. Lily and Kay greet us with happy smiles and give us a carmen roll and coffee put on the house. I was pretty confident Kay thought this was a date and wanted to make the situation more romantic than it needed to be. Nevertheless, Andrew and I chat about ourselves right after college preparements and internships for the Anderson Company, my grandfather's favorite. His dad took advantage and got Andrew a job in the company part-time. However, Andrew only worked there to learn more from the grandfather version, actually trying to learn how to be CEO. I was almost jealous. Soon though, we had spent the entry afternoon together. It was getting dark and cloudy. Andrew devoted me home, picking us some prepare for dinner and a treat. We stopped at the gate where Andrew walked me up to the floor door.
I had a fun time. Thanks for coming out and having some coffee with me.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for bringing me out.
Wait!
Turned back to see him face me, though. The rain was getting smothered, but he remained looking at me with almost a adorable look in his eyes. What is it? Andrew quickly ran over and stopped as he reached out away at the mansion and stared at me. He was totally dizzy from the rain, but he didn't seem to care.
Can I be stupid for a moment? Listen, you're probably the most interesting woman I've ever met. You're not afraid to be you, and that part of you makes you adorable.
I couldn't believe what was hearing. Was he confessing to me? This was beyond surrounding, but he continued.
I know this is stupidly crazy, but I really like you, and I know we've only just met. But I really want to be your friend, and maybe more, but if you're not cool with that, that's okay. I mean, you're way out of my league and stuff, so I'll understand.
Holy crap, he was confessing. I stared wide-eyedly at him as he confessed. What was going to say? We had just met, but he was cute and bright. It was scary how similar we were. Maybe it was a sign. I could hear my grandfather laugh, replying from a distant memory. Was this whole thing set up by him? Was he setting this up now? Angel or not, I can only set my mind on what was happening now. Andrew had lent me his feelings for me. I had to reply. The question was what I was going to say. Why not? He was cute and funny and it seems to work well together. I smiled at him and he smiled back with his goofy smile.
Wait, really? Really? Great! Wow! I totally thought I was being stupid and was gonna get kicked in the shin or something.
I found myself laying at the laugh. Why would I kick you in the shin?
I don't know. Stupid thought, huh?
Andrew and I laughed before I unlocked the door. Come on, let's get you dried up. The rain's passing, so you can stay over until it's done.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly.
I insist. Andrew smiled gently and nodded before stepping into the
Oh, thank
Hey, didn't you have servants and stuff?
you. Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
Huh? Never mind.
Oh,
Must have been a party arrangement thing.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Interesting. I wonder... Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna stop right here. Hold on. No. Hold on. That's not safe. Hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna stop right here.